What the fuck? Wait. Huh? Oh, that is so weird. Wait, if I do this, does it switch to the lobby? Unstable? Poor network connection? What do you mean poor network connection? Alright. It says... Oh. Okay, that was so weird. Unstable? What do you mean unstable? There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So it won't be too long. Sorry. Alrighty. So it won't be too long. Sorry. Alright, let's put that here. Okay. So sorry about that. I'm on my backup headphones, so it does sound a little bit more scuffed in terms of the like you can hear my mechanical keyboard a little more. So I do apologize about that. Give me just a second. I'm still getting things set up, but it looks like we've got the atypical bands here against Ascension. You know, we got Entropy's Jana. We got the Diana, and then the Jin is something that's a little bit new. Ben, Gwen, Jace, Jinx, first pick, Caitlyn, Varus, Vi in answer here. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, Jesus. And yeah, no, sorry, it's a little bit impromptu. It's not. I was about to go make supper, right? So apologies on the scuff. Okay, the Rise Volibear here for LR. So we're not gonna have logos tonight, just because there was no prep. So put that there. Oh, let's see here what Ascension want to pick up. Probably for their mid lane. Okay, the Viger here for Epic Folktale. So it's Sodium Hydroxide's Vi. And I'm gonna guess it's Guster's Volibear. I just don't think we've seen much lane Volibear as of for a long time. I think he's been relegated to the jungle on that like weird attack speed build with the Flicker Blade, Rod of Ages, Dusk Dawn and stuff. Actually, would he go Dusk Dawn? I mean, he can. It's not bad. It's like one last auto for the Thundercloud. Yeah, we're gonna ban the Tahm Kench. We're gonna ban the Fioras. We're looking at top lane bans primarily. Tahm Kench is flexible. I mean, if you're European, you're kind of used to seeing Watley play like Dusk and Dawn, Warmogs, Tahm Kench, and shit is a little bit abusive. But yeah, no, the Malphite also going to be taken away, and we're going to be banning Bards, so a little bit of support, a little bit of top lane / jungle bans here in the second rotation. Have to see what we end up getting here. I assume we're gonna pick support and counter pick top, because Turbo Flyer normally someone who's yeah, pretty strong at like winning lane and stuff. So kind of important to give him the South. Okay, the Nautilus here for Entropy. That's interesting. I haven't seen much of it. At least I don't recall seeing much Nautilus from Entropy. But let's see how it works out. I'm more than expecting the Lethality Varus to be the version played, because right now no real tanks, and also it's just kind of strong. Just kind of strong, guys. Ooh, okay, Caitlyn Nico, very powerful bot lane to play against. So we'll have to see how Entropy fares with it. I mean, of course, a good dredge line can solve the lane real quick, but this is a lane where the Varus Nautilus are not going to have that much prio. We'll see also here if the Caitlyn opts to take the first strike rune, fleet footwork, lethal tempo, PTA, and we'll see if they want to build that what's it called, that new item, the Hex Optics Turbo Scope or something. Whatever, the thing that says, if you far, do damage, boom, boom. Yeah. If you far, do damage, boom, boom. Cassante gonna be the last lock in here for LR. Oh, good front line, good front to back here from LR. It's gonna be a little bit dangerous towards the mid game. You know, not the greatest damage profile with Viger. Okay, maybe some split pushing here with Turbo Fly. It tends to opt out of taking teleport, so it's probably gonna look at a heavy play towards top side, I'd imagine. Because I think Sahin should be able to win the Kasana matchup pretty hard. If not, we're going to leave the top laners on a completed island and just pray that it is what it is. Yep. Alright. Won't be too long. Let's do a quick pokey pivot into this. Yeah, like I said, sorry, you guys kind of didn't catch me at a bad time. It's just, well, I was gonna go eat. I'm hungry. But hey, you know, when there's work to be done, you gotta work. Alright. So, I mean, early game, it's clear that there's going to be priority, at least for LR. We'll have to see if if Ascension are able to manage it and get more stoofs done. Because Viger gonna need time to scale. Hoping we see Def Cap second item. Just really maximizes the usefulness of the AP scaling, because Viger gains AP every time he hits champions or kills monsters. So yeah. Alright. Is there spec delay? That is the question. There is spec delay, then I'm just going to put the headphones down. I'll grab something real quick and I'll be right back. If there's no spec delay. I think there probably is spec delay, but the last time we had spec delay, it kind of caused issues, so hopefully there's not too many issues. Alright, you got about 30 seconds before we get into the game. Nothing fancy tonight, you know, just a little scoreboard, no logos. We're just chilling. Excited to see Eccentric Play. I've been mainly looking into Suns games lately, because I think that's the team I'm gonna be like contracted like for my casting or whatever. So I haven't been paying much attention to other intermediate teams. Yeah. Yeah. Spec delay equals still broken. Shit's the lobby. So if you are scrimming or whatever, turn off spec delay. If not, I can't cast the game. Alright, here we go. I'm about to get into the game here. Ooh, T1 Bears. So we got some baguettes. Baguettes. Alright, here we go. As always, the solo laners for Ascension are allergic to teleport. And yeah, oh, okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And yeah, we have no teleports in the mid lane. I mean, on Rise it makes a bit of sense, but on Champions, so like I don't know, it's a little bit weird. Some people are really just not a fan of turtle porting, and Ghost, it's like half the cooldown for not the same like utility, but like Cleanse here on Caitlyn actually gonna be pivotal for Chains of Corruption, Baby Cage. It doesn't stop Entropy or Turbo Flyer at all, though, if they were to tag. So we do see first strike here on the Vigor. So we're going to see how much money Epic is able to make here. And I think this Zaheen lane is probably going to go fine until we see the early Bramble. And then it might be, ooh, okay, really nice play here by Entropy with 2-9 and getting shot up. So, no summoners traded, but half of 2-9's HP bar for half of Arrow's HP bar. I think at the end of the day, it's a better trade here for LR, just due to the fact that Nico has 2 pots. Ooh, and wow, that's a Piltover Peacemaker, and wow, that's a lot of damage, and 2-9 just gonna get first blooded, not even gonna use the barrier or the flash, realizing, well, it was already Jover, so, and, yeah, well, sometimes when you know you're like already dead, it's probably just best to keep your summoners, because sometimes it can be on long cooldowns. But no heal used by Entropy though, so it's going to be summoner spell advantage here for LR in the bot lane. And as we see here, Guster is a slight bit ahead in terms of jungle farm speed, but Entropy almost going to die as well. Force a flash now. These misplays could be costly. Ooh, flash there from Arrow just to cancel the recall. That definitely is a little bit interesting. Rudium seems to be running very, very low on mana here. So we're gonna look to probably see a recall from both these mid laners very soon. Looking at the money, no me 650. So yeah, we're probably looking at like tier refillable. Unless we want to try and stay for like tier Sapphire Crystal, that would be very greedy on the Rise. But I think we are gonna opt to finish the you finish Rod into Seraphs, and then you go like the Amplifier, and then you can kind of build whatever you want. Folktales could be in danger here. Force the flash here, has the Nos button. Is it gonna be enough to get double Nos here? And no, it's not enough mana here from ooh, that's the barrier invested by 2-9. And yeah, just still just getting shoved in. Like we said in Champ Select, this lane was not going to have any priority at all. So it is normal to see Caitlyn kind of just run with it. Very powerful champion if they can get places. The PTA is a little bit suspicious, but it might be giving on hits. Because it's like PTALT is like on hit, and then like Arcane, Hail of Blades is okay, a nice dredge line here by Entry going in. Dilly taking a lot of damage, but 2-9 doesn't have much mana. He's got to be very, very careful. It looks like Coagulated Seam here, able to take good trades against Turbofly, but you know, Cassante really turns on at that level 6 mark. First recalls came in. For mid laners, we've got tier Boots versus tier Ruby Crystal, and some pots, no refillables yet. So I guess there was a limited amount of funds available for both. So we're going to see another double recall in the bot lane. This time it's a BF Sword and Boots Antome versus, let's see what we're getting. We're... okay, so that is on hit virus, yeah. So we're probably going to be expecting the... I want to say we go Ginsu's first, because that feels like the better item. Ooh, arrow spotted on vision. The baby cage gets dropped, but, I mean, I guess that's a successful game. So wasted some of Viger's mana. And first recall from the top laners. We've got a cheater recall here from Coagulated. He did not opt to use his teleport, so it's a chain vessel. I'm assuming we're getting the Iceborne Gauntlet this game. Okay, Arrow could be in trouble. Sodium Hydroxide was looking for the Vault Breaker, but not going to commit it. The Voctals has come down towards the dragon to place a pink ward. But here comes the gas here from Rudium. He's looking, but it's gonna be just a ghost expended. But Epic could be in trouble. But he's got them fancy feet. Look at them little boots, and he's getting stuff done. Rudium has to be a little bit careful. But now 2-9 is alone here in the bot lane, and Arrow has shown that he's very aggressive. Really wants to dive. Nice guy clatter here from Volibear. We got a little bit of poke on Entropy and Sodium Hydroxide. Sundered Sky Star versus Dusk and Dawn. Okay, we're getting some action in. Ooh, okay, Flash for Flash, really good. Making Turbo Flyer take that turret shot. It's a good eco clone here. I'm gonna buy some time, so go supposedly able to get that dragon in Solace. Meanwhile, though, Sodium Hydroxide gonna look for a jungle invade. Gonna look to steal himself a juicy Brambleback, or sorry, no, Brambleback's the name of the red buff. I think it's just a Golem Sentry. Second plate went down here for the side of LR, so some deep pockets are running, and I think Cassante is just going. It's just Stormmail start. Okay, really nice use of the Pathfinder here. Sorry, the Pathmaker, not Pathfinder. Galen trying to get some more poke down. Almost a catalyst in the works here for Rise. Gonna be looking forward to getting that. And now, okay, Epic Folktales could be in trouble. Here comes a Storm Clatter, and it's gonna be enough with the overload here from Rise. Taking down Folktales, no summoners. The Nos was popped, but the Flash face smack from Volibear was enough to just get stuff going. Entropy getting really low. Cassante has no all out, and yeah, Turbo Flyer had the ult, had the ignite, so okay, I guess supposedly maybe in a little bit of trouble, but able to clear that ward at the end of the day. No kills in the bot lane though. Flash heal versus Flash heal traded. The difference is Nico won't have that engage angle without her flash. So we'll see here. We'll probably expect... Ooh, okay. Hydroxide is just getting chunked. And with the Realm Warp, we're looking to go in. We're looking to gang. And it's, yeah, Rudium. Entropy takes the kill, and now Folktales should be able to get this kill. But a nice Stormbringer, and the Dredge line isn't going to connect. So a little bit disastrous here for the side of, a little bit disastrous here for both sides. And Vi ends up with a death, but we do get a kill on the Rise, which was a shutdown, so a little bit of extra money going over here to Entropy's side to help him catch back up. Now, Folktales here also looking for his Rod of Ages. Rod of Ages finished here on Rise, so we're still going Triforce on Zaheen. I mean, you have really low ability cooldown, so Triforce just makes a lot of sense if you can just spam stuff. Dusk and Dawn all about to be finished here for the side of Volibear, and we're looking at I want to say, is this the Hex Optics thing? It almost looks like it, but we'll have to see. There's a lot of probable builds here. Ooh, okay, Arrow in trouble, throwing the pop-up, but here comes the Chain of Corruption. It's gonna be enough, and August Posey looking to assist. And yeah, it should be enough. Yeah, 2-9 just gets ran down even through the barrier. Entropy had to flash himself to be safe, but here comes Sodium Hydroxide. We have the cease and desist, and is Vi going to be able to eat her cupcake? It doesn't look like it. This Caitlyn is straight, and there won't be no arcane shipping over here. Coagulating, trying to survive the Grim Deliverance. Has the Pathfinder into the ult, and it's going to be... No, we missed the Q. The Natofo strike on the wrong side of the champion beast. That Turbo Flyer just survives. Crazy stuff going on. Passive for Zaheen has not yet been used this game. A little bit interesting here. Oh, that's a Stormrazor start. Okay, so Stormrazor kind of like... it's like Fleet Footwork, except it's magic damage instead of healing. But you still get that little bit of movement speed increase. That makes a bit of sense. I mean, there's a lot of items. A bot lane quest now finished here for Dilly. And he's looking good. Almost 60 CS up over 2-9. This is a bit of a disaster. Zeke's Convergence here on Nautilus is a very, very interesting start. I mean, having your ult more often is very good. And I mean, to be fair, almost all the Kindle Gem items do the same thing. The Locket is a bit more defensive. Battle Pipes is a little bit more offensive. And Zeke's is a little bit more utility. So, and sorry, Knight's Vow is for protection. But crucially, Knight's Vow does not give magic resistance. Okay, Entropy looking. He's gonna be caught on a. He's gonna be seen on a more Gusser Posey. Just freely taking this next dragon. So we'll see what our soul this game is. Yeah, Caitlyn does an insane amount of damage at this point of the game. So it's going to have to see Turbo Flyer and Sodium Hydroxide really work towards finding this Caitlyn in that mid-game. Folktales here. Gonna catch out Rudium for a little bit of a chunk. Mid lane quest finished, but no boots upgraded by either mid laner yet. Now the Nos was popped in mid lane here. Arrow might just get taken down by 2-9 once again, but I think Folktales could be in trouble. Ooh, okay. It's a nice fight back. We have the cease and desist, but we're gonna decide not to commit. At the end of the day, I don't think we've seen Vi ult yet. It's been almost. Feels like it's been almost like 7 minutes that she's had her ultimate. Okay, top lane quest finished here for Coagulate, it seems. I think Turbo had already finished his. I just think we did not see the notification on camera yet. So Hydroxide back in the top lane, but ganking in Cassante, who's got ult, is a little bit dangerous. Okay, I suppose he could be in a little bit of danger. Gets pulled back here and forced to use a Stormbringer, but the Grim Deliverance is gonna yeet its way into some money. Turbo Flyer very happy top laners, when they get ahead, especially when it's like a solo lane, like a split push lane style matchup, you know, it's going to make it really hard for the Cassante to get stuff done. See, already the Jordan's upgraded here. Rudium gets tagged by the first strike. And we've got a Hextech soul this game, so actually kind of disgusting for both teams. You know, if it was, well, I mean, unhit Varus can use Hextech soul greatly. It's just with lethality, you basically get a guaranteed skill shot with that slow. So you throw your Q out, then you throw the E in, then it's almost guaranteed to connect. So now we are having the rotation. We're sending Epic Folktales into the bot lane. As the Caitlyn lane just really likes taking turrets, and Posey here just shows up, you know, we're gonna get turrets for free. And yeah, Herald spawning in about 35 seconds. So Rudium left to 1v2 the mid lane, but I mean, it's pretty hard to kill this upgraded Jordan's Rise. Okay. Maybe we're looking for a game. 2-9, wow, okay, taking about 30% damage. And, okay, wow, and 2-9 is just delivered into the hands of Dilly. And, it's a little bit crazy, okay? So the Zeke's trying to get some slow value. But Casante's Natofo strikes are not going to find their mark. Arrow could be in a little bit of danger, but a really nice Tango Barbs. Sorry, Tango Root. I think Tango Barb is the E on Ivern. I forget. It's a similar name. Sometimes you get confused and stuff. So yeah, no, Dilly just hand delivered a fresh Samurai here. And that's almost an Infinity Edge, yeah. Oh, are we going? I have no clue what we're building on Varus, I'll be honest. I don't, what 80 carry item builds out of a Kindle Gem? I'm not sure. Maybe this is one of these whack attack builds. You know, they come with piercings and stuff. It's just a bit whack attack. Oh, okay. So, the early game has been a disaster here for, I mean, outside of Varus being able to pick up a few kills, things have just not looked good here from the side of Ascension. Guster's ahead. Casante's ahead by a little bit, but, you know, then there's a almost 3,000 gold deficit in the bot lane, and it's about 1,000 gold in mid, so we did both sides do scale very well. Look at Rudium looking to get onto Turbo Flyer, gonna slow with the cage here. Turbo Flyer has the flash here, but the police is chasing. And it looks like the Department of Homeland Security is not gonna make its way here. As Guster Posey just getting ready for this Hextech soul point. I mean, Herald is nice, but with how nerfed the topside objectives are, there's not much that we can do. And Coagulated seems it's just farming turret plates on top, so the Herald value technically gets negated. And the Hextech soul early with a Caitlyn is a little bit nasty. Yeah, I think Coagulated can just, yeah, you can just, I think you can just walk away. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now it might be a little bit more interesting. Flash for flash here to dodge, but yeah, that's going to be Folktales picking up some money here. And now 2-9 forced to flash away once again. Flash for flash, though. But, I mean, the Volibear has a giant dash and speed increase with the relentless... what is Volibear's Q called? The new one? It's just called Thundering Smash. Yeah, the Thundering Smash does allow him to run at, like, Mach 12.5. So, he is going to be pretty happy there. Hextech Rocket Bell picked up here for Nico. Interesting, we went Solstice Slay as the support item of choice. Okay. Hextech Soul for the side of LR up in 4 minutes. We'll see here. Because, you know, it's okay to give up early objectives, but only securing... Well, Grub's Herald, to be fair... I don't know. It feels... The purple objectives this season just feels so much worse. Arrow could be in trouble. Ooh, okay. And I used to rag about the Dutch Dredgeline, but here's the cease and desist. We're channeling the ultimate, but sodium hydroxide might be allergic to salt. And, ooh, okay. Get the teleport here from Zaheen. We're going in. Turbo Flyer doesn't have time to stack. The passive is going to be able to get a kill, though, but Dilly isn't able to get some damage in. So good team fight here by Ascension. Ooh, maybe we get the pullback on the Caitlyn. No, it doesn't look like it. But, yeah, Arrow getting very, very greedy there with a pick. Maybe we make something happen here. We need that pullback to connect. Oh, no. Yeah, Dilly just claiming a free kill. And now 2-9. Oh, okay. Rudium angry that the minions just said no. So 2-9 gets to live. But overall, really, really good team fight to stop the hemorrhaging that was happening. We've almost got Flicker Blade. And 2-9 got Goonin in the bush. Not much else we could say, but... Okay, so we bought Ruby Glowing, and then we sold. Okay, Arrow gets caught out once again. Dilly able to pick up that turret here, so about an even trade in money. And yeah, though a little bit of a tempo loss because we had to sell items in the bot lane. 2-item power spike here for jungle mid bot. Oh, Rudium is 2 levels up on Epic. Ooh, okay. Not wanting the flash for that kill, but I mean, Epic was kind of just chased away here. Cassante still looking to fight the Zaheen, but sometimes it. You know, Cassante's got a shit ton of armor, so Turbo Flyer isn't necessarily doing much damage to Cassante himself. But I think at this point of the game, it's really just a Viger that can hurt Cassante much. I know on-hit Varus kind of has like some okay magic burst. It's not as disgusting as the AP Varus. It looks like a Rudium, now level 15, looking to push. I got that 15 off the Rod of Ages, and... Okay, we've got the Herald bot lane, so we're investing in Zaheen's future here, getting him some money. We'll see here what we're able to get. Coagulated seems kind of going hardcore. We really just want to stop the Herald from moving, and yeah, this is essentially just a wasted Herald. Unfortunately, the problem with Herald is that like its movement is kind of dog shit. So if you channel it outside of a charge, like close to a turret. Ooh, okay, that's really good. Epic going all the way to level 14, so hit the 13 before that 10 stack came in. And friendly reminder, a Rod of Ages will not give you a full level up. It will just fill up the level bar for you to reach the next possible level you could. So you will, like, if you're halfway through to 15, you will not be halfway through to 16. You will just be at 16. Okay, here we are. We are fighting. Chains of Corruption coming in. Gus Reposi could be in a bit of danger. The pop-up is going to hit no one. Rudium in danger. And the giant Seraph Shield. Grim Deliverance is going to hit no one but Cassante. And, I mean, what happened to Cassante? Oh. Cassante went bye-bye. Yeah, Viger was just like, Cassante, I don't like you. Nuked. Okay. We stopped the stacking here on the side of LR by Ascension. And yeah, another good team fight. Now the goal lead that was almost 5k is only about 1.5k. So Epic redeeming himself with some really good baby cages. I really want to see I really want to see a Rabadon's next. We got to get that super end game scaling in. Caitlyn at that 3 crit item mark. Wonder if we are going to see an LDR or if we are going to see a Mortal Reminder. Reminder that Mortal Reminder does not have Giant Slayer. Only Lord Dominic's Regards has the Giant Slayer passive. Oh, okay. So that is Baron being started up. It looks like we don't really have much vision here. Rudium, Gus, Posey, and Dilly are able to do it pretty fast. Turbo Flyer and Entropy are thinking about checking. We're going to get a word in the pit. Zodium is here. It's 4K on the Baron, 3K, 2K, and it's not going to be stolen. Hydroxide here, just going to be sent to the Shadow Realm. Ooh, not dead just yet. The defense is holding, but now Folktales gets a 4-man stun, but Dilly catches out Epic Folktales, and now it's a fight for survival here. Okay. It looks like 2-9 gonna live for now, but Baron secured here for LR plus 2 kills, trading only their jungler at the end of the day. Really good from them. Rise now building towards his the alternator, the alterator, the alter whatever, the you go bye mana item. At least I think that's we'll find out the name of it, and then I'll learn. It's Spirit Visage on its way here for Volibear, and it looks like we are just getting the standard LDR here for the Caitlyn. You saw how much damage Dilly was able to do. Basically, 2-shot the Viger even after the Seraph's shield came out. So sometimes it can be a little bit rough to be the little guy. We have now, I think we're getting a Spirit Visage on Cassandre, a Turbo Flyer, looking to find Rudium. I got Supposi looking for some smacks, and that is Epic's Flash and Go, so no summoners. The mid lane are going to be very... Ooh, Rudium Slash gets popped, and the Primordial Burst not going to be enough to kill him off. Seraph's Shield from the Rise plus the MR Shield from the Chainlace Thrasher is going to be enough to make sure that he survives this time. Jockside could be in a bit of danger, but there's no ult from the Vigers. Just gets chunked to about 30%. And okay, Rutinium. Ooh, looking for something. Ooh, okay, that's an unstoppable. And yeah, Darkside gonna pick up the kill here. We have, I do not know why the Rise was sitting. Maybe he needed the wave to finish his item. Yeah, that's a big possibility. Okay, we're gonna get the Chains of Corruptions onto Nico, but that is gonna be the Seeker's gonna be broken. Coagulated scene. Ooh, really nice pop-up. We're going back in, but Dilly isn't there to do the damage here. Hydroxide might be going down soon. Yeah, Caitlyn is going to cleanse nothing. And yeah, just overall a decently good team fight from the side of Ascension once again. Very separated in their focus here on the side of LR, and the huddle mentality was just a little bit stronger here for the members of Ascension. Also, Rise was not present because he had just been caught out. Keep in mind, Rise about to hit the big power spike. It doubles your mana cost to give you 30% more damage. It's an insane buff, especially with Rise, how fast you can cycle spells and stuff. Okay, we're gonna look to secure the Void Scuttle here as another fight for Hextech Soul is going to be prepped. Okay, Hydroxide here. Getting chunked a little bit. Okay. Okay, Posey has to get in. But a really nice baby cage gonna make it so that Posey can't get in. Nice pop-up, gonna find 3 here, but we've got some damage. 2-9 is firing. And Entropy's on a rampage somehow. Turbo Flyer gonna survive on a, like, what is it? Like, sub 30 HP, so probably like 20 something HP. That's a little bit crazy. But yeah, no, Caitlyn hasn't been able to do much in these team fights. Just gets ignored and then gets completely jumped on. Let's see, what is this thing called? Oh, it's called the Actualizer. Okay, not the Amplifier. I don't know. I thought I knew what its name was, but I guess I was wrong there. Here's the he now has Death Stance, Sunder Try. We're going towards the GA here for Vi. Death Cap almost done. We've got the Terminus picked up. Bandle Pipes finished. Going towards probably the Iron Solarion Brom. Folktail's going to pick up a turret here, and that should allow him to get that Death Cap GA just finished just now here for Sodium Hydroxide. And yeah, we've got the really, really big power spikes in the mid to late game for Ascension. You know, we got 3 items on everyone. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, we are prepping for this Baron fight. Baron spawns in 10 seconds. Dragon Soul for LR once again. And oh, okay, Entropy could be in a little bit of danger, but he's kind of tanky. Not many people. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna sell those skill shots, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing's gonna land. Rutinium gets chunked to about 25%, but yeah, no, the amount of HP plus the big boots means the big Jordans for Rutinium means that he's not gonna get chunked that easily by Vigar. It's more Dilly and Guster Posey that have to be very, very careful. Okay, that is the Flash here on the rise. Scoreboard down as we get ready. It gets aggroed by 2-9. So Guster Posey forced out of the pit. Okay, and now Cassante looking maybe for something. Has no MR, remember, so just gets delete. Control-Alt deleted. Dilly here getting jumped on. Hydroxide is trying, but Vi not able to find the kill here, though. Does force the flash from both Guster Posey and Dilly. And, ooh, okay, I think we should be fine, but there's a chance Hydroxide could... What? Okay. Okay, that is the storm. Ooh, Dilly. Face check in a bush with no vision. Very unfortunato. Okay, so we got Soul Point here for Ascension, Soul for LR in the next 90 seconds. See what Ascension is able to get done with this Baron Nashor. Bandle Pipes Cassante, yeah, no, I'm not a believer. I'm sorry. Okay, Guster Posey is gonna have his red buff stolen away from him, and Entropy could be in a bit of trouble here. Coagulated seems they're gonna miss the Pathmaker, but yeah, we do a lot of damage now on 2-9. You know, he had a very horrible early game, but then came back super well in these team fights where he's not getting focused. He has the ability to just channel all that DPS. And it's Caitlyn, actually, who's just been caught with her pants down. Can't have a cupcake if you can't find the icing. But that is 100% crit here on the Caitlyn. She does have the LDR, so if she does hit non-armored targets, even if she does hit armored targets, tankier targets will take a lot more damage than squishy targets will when it comes to Caitlyn. The damage is calculated by max health, not current health, so it means Caitlyn will always do damage to Hydroxide, Entropy, Folktales, and just about everyone who's built literally any HP. Okay, we're going to use the Realm Warp, but now Cassante in a bit of trouble. Just going to get Spermus Deletus. And once again, Legasante, ooh, okay, Darkside Force into the GA, but Guster Posey about to get taken down. Pop-up is going to find 3, but Dilly is assassinated, and yeah, that should probably just be the end of the game, even with the Actualizer. The Rise not able to carry. We got double cannon, we've got 2 grubs. So yeah, this should just be it here for Ascension taking game number 1. Very sloppy early game, but proper mid to late game team fighting, and that's at the end of the day, that's what we want to see. So
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
yep. All right, on to game number 2. Won't be too long. Hello. Jesus. There we go. Just waiting on the next lobby invite as we get ready to open up the draft number 2 here. Continuing as a spectator. Hey. Won't be too long, guys. Just waiting for a lobby invite so we can transition. It seems that LR have opted to go red here in game number 2. So let's see what spicy picks they'll have for us. I mean, the drafts were pretty standard. I'll be honest, I didn't see anything new out of the drafts. The Shaheen was a little bit interesting, but when it came to it, just a good early game can go to waste real fast if you play your mid game super sloppy by just getting caught out, greeting while having negative HP. It's just a lot of bad things can happen, and then you can throw a 5,000 plus gold lead into just running it down at the speed of sound. It's just really good team fighting from Ascension, and knowing their power spikes, and yeah. A little bit of early game cleanup could be done, but outside of that, I think the game went perfectly fine here for the Ascension members. How long is this lobby, guys? I'm gonna die of hunger. Alright, well, while we're waiting, if the draft starts, I do apologize. I need to go grab some food. I'll probably just mute Mike, if anything. Kind of a guts to be over now by throw, Jesus Christ. Alright. Ascension on blue here. Looks like we're going to be banning the Jace. Sorry if you can hear me eating. Alright, and Shin going to be taken away here from 2-9. Well, this time Jinx banned away here from 2-9. Sorry, from Dilly. For getting down in that 80 carry priority, Pollution and Aphelios is still available here. See if any priority on Yunaro and Corki get put. But it's going to be the Gwen just taken away. I think it would be for Ghost Posey. And Diana, obviously, for Sodium Hydroxide. I'm almost done, guys. Don't worry. I had to get some food in my stomach because, well, I was just saying, I was kind of hungry. Yep. Alright, so the Corki picked up here. Hopefully we see the crit Corki build. I feel like the crit build is just much better than the Triforce Monamune, and the crit build keeps up the mana sustain, so you can still build Monamune, just build Essence Reaver over Trinity Force, because Trinity Force isn't an E carry item. Essence Reaver has crit chance, so it doesn't slow your progression, and Corki scales very well with crit. He is a crit 80 carry, but you know, like sometimes only seeing him at 100% at exactly 6 items, he should be 100% at like 4 items. Then you finish like or 5 items, you know. Ivern Sivers, very defensive scaling jungle AD here for LR. See what Ascension feel like picking up on 2-3. Ooh, okay. This is J4, okay. I mean, very good jungler currently. I mean, most Sundered Sky users still really, really good. The only opposition they have is Dusk and Dawn users. But you become like Turbo OP if you can go Sundered Sky and Dusk and Dawn. Some champions can do both. That's a little bit OP. Let's see here. Clock is ticking. What do we want? And it's got to be the Nefiri here for Epic. There's a blind Nefiri. Okay. So I assume Nefiri is going to be the one building the Serpent's Fang. I mean, Corki could also build the Serpent's Fang, but definitely going to need some shield reduction here, especially if there's another shield abuser like Rakan, Karma. Okay, Talia, okay, it does build Sarah, so Serpent's Fang gets value, but Nefiri into Talia, Talia into Nefiri doesn't feel that great. I mean, with Nefiri, you can just press W over the rock field or the flip back and just win the trade. You walk over the rock field and then you E onto Talia and you just start harassing her. So Nami going to be taken away here from HP, banning the Malphite once again here from Coagulated Seams. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure it's a top lane Malphite pick. It's not a jungle Malphite pick. Unless there's the new meta of support Ivern, but on this passive, it would kind of be useless. And you're basically just playing a handicap match at that point. It'd be a little crazy. Alright. Let's see. We've... I mean, Corki... yeah. Braum makes a lot of sense. Corki doesn't need the hyperscalers like Lulu or Emilio, those enchanters. So you kind of want to ban stuff that allows Corki to do a lot of damage. Nami gives Corki a lot of damage, and Braum, while it gives Corki the ability to stun his enemies. And Corki likes it when people don't move around. But yeah, with the Sivir, we are going to see the Lulu ban. So that is a Poppy picked up for support. I mean, Very good. Into the Fury J4 Corgi. So see what we're going to be able to play into it. Okay, it's a blind Mordekaiser here from Turbo Flyer. So we got good mixed damage profile. We have true damage access with the Corkster. I'm excited to see what entropy is going to be picking up. Because we don't normally leave support on last rotation for the most of it. I was very surprised to see blind. Well, I was very surprised to see it in the Fury. I'm very excited. Cast in the Fury game. I love playing the Fury, but I just oh. Can I get an invite to the lobby, by the way? Like, hello? Like, I'm just sitting here. I've got the draft link, but like, yo, I'm like not in the lobby. Like, can we Can we get me in the damn lobby? Like, it should be one. Oh, sorry. It should be one of the first things we do. Just to make sure there's no technical issues. Okay. Well, okay. We won't know what those picks are till champs are like. Okay, well, we're just waiting. So let's update the scoreboard while we wait. What is this? I'll move my mic. Yeah, that's fine. Ascension. Convincing a game 1 win. Alright. We'll find out what the picks are, I guess, once we get into Champs League. So it won't be too long. Let's just pivot real quick as we get ready. I do not know what we're waiting on, but I'm just getting the stoofs ready. Do 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 do. Alright, well. There we go. Okay. 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 And Pantheon top. Okay. Must. I don't really know the Mordekaiser versus Pantheon matchup. I'll be 100% honest. I think we're gonna see Pantheon take Ignite because it doesn't feel like a traditional answer to the Mordekaiser pick. There are some like champions that just naturally do well in the Mordekaiser, but I'll be honest. The only time we ever see Pantheon play it, at least competitive wise, is Jungle Pantheon, which we see a lot less nowadays, or Support Pantheon, which we see like very seldomly, like extremely rarely. And no spectator delay. Let's go. We learned. Hell yeah. Okay, so it is Ignite on Pantheon. Turbo Flyer taking Teleport this time, not being completely allergic. I do respect the Ignite on the Neferi. I would probably not take TP either on Neferi. Actually, I'd probably take TP either way. I never play 4 lane. 4 MS, bro. That's god tier ping, bro. That's great. No? I don't know. I'm naturally playing on 30 to 60. Yeah, it's a ping 35. Like that's yeah, five is like literally right HQ or whatever, right? It's kind of crazy. Okay, so we got a offensive start here for Coagulated with the Doran's Blade. Okay, man. So we're gonna walk into the wall, maybe get something done. No, okay. It's a smash into the wall that's not gonna be smashed into. Aftershock is gonna proc and oh. Poor little doggo, just getting beaten down with a rock. Oh. That's the heal for Entropy already. Okay, that's a very, very aggressive heal. Discord problems sec. 80 carry mic issues. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I was having some like DDoS says when I was playing League today. I don't know. It was kind of weird. Give me just a second, real quick. Yeah. Okay. Would you see the bar pop up? It's just I'm not on that screen. I'm on another screen. 3 screens. So we keep it full screen because we tried the just like League in-game thing, but it's been having issues. So we switched to display capture instead of a window capture or screen capture. Yeah. Younger made me hungry. Oh, man, I just want to pop some like chicken into the air fryer and go to town and make me a breadless sandwich. Chicken. Speaking of which, I probably should. Sorry, I'm doing some mental math in my head, given that there's probably about another 90-ish minutes if there's no more delays for the next 2 games, or maybe it's going to be 2 hours. So there's a lot of interludes in between the games here. Okay, a nice inner flame. Mantra inner flame here. Get some poke down on arrow. Yeah, 2-9 and Entropy should have a lot more prio than they had last lane. Hopefully, we don't see as disastrous of an early game start. Okay. Once again, the observer cam is having a bit of a stroke. Just really swapping fast before I can even get anything spoken into reality. Alright. Okay. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I meant. The W here from Neferi. I think it's the, I don't know. Let's go find out real quick. So, the E is called Eviscerate, and W is called the Call of the Pack. The R is called the Hound's Pursuit. I didn't miss much of the bot lane, just probably a Phosphorus Bomb that landed. Or a Mantra Inner Flame. But yeah, no. So far, it seems like Turbo Flyer is struggling a bit in the... Ooh, -1 on that cannon minion. Ooh, and yeah, the flip back ignite gonna be expended here. But the reminder, no TPs in the mid lane. Yeah, but now Runium out of pots. And oh, Folktales in trouble, forced to flash away from the Bramble Seed. Oh, 2-9. 2-9 getting very greedy there. Wall hugging against the Poppy. That's a death sentence, especially in turret range. Nah, fam. I'm gonna be fair at the end of the day. I think maybe we should have held the barrier, but you know, sometimes you get the nerves, you get the swerves. Okay, Hydroxide here has the flag, has the drag. Is it gonna happen? Is the Heroic Presence gonna jump? Anything nice? Flash from Arrow to stop the Mantra Inner Flame from sending him to the Gulag. But a little bit of a CS lead here, thanks to that Def on the Corki. But the Poppy picking up the kill means that, you know, it's not the biggest dealio. Surprised to see no refillables picked up. I guess you can't pick up a refillable if you have pots in your inventory. Alright. Ooh, man. -1's going hard today. Observer cam just showing us all the -1s. It's a couple of missed cannons. Ooh, damn. That's a -0.5 there. But looks like we are still just getting the standard Triforce build, so no patch notes under Standarinoing here from 2-9. We're probably just gonna get the standard boring Corki build. Okay, we do see that Ivern already has Lucidity Boots, so because Ivern's items are like 22 to 2400 gold, they are remarkably cheaper than other regular items, so you'll see Ivern hit his item breakpoints like really fast compared to other people. And now Turbo Flyer could be in danger, gets ignited, the flash away from the spear shot. He couldn't risk it. Surprisingly, lane is not going too well here for Turbo Flyer. Okay. Surprising not to see Guardian here in the bot lane. I feel like Guardian is such an OP summoner keystone, to be fair. I use it on literally almost every champion. It just allows you to take such good trades. And I mean, every support item gives HP. Outside of Redemption? So, Jesus. We're really panning back and forth and back and forth. Okay. See here that the CS now in the bot lane has been settled down a bit. Still about a wave up here in the top lane for Coagulated. And now we're going in with the Hound's Pursuits. And yeah, with the Dark Dagger, that's going to be enough. The Ignite pops and the Fury gets the reset on her ultimate, but won't have a target to use it. And that is the NOS and the Flash used here for Talia. And with that Prio, that's just going to be a free dragon donated. Yeah, Ivor normally needs help to do objectives, like at faster than a snail's space. Ooh, Hex Flash here unlocked by Poppy, and we're looking to get onto 2-9, and that is still considered part of the wall. And now 2-9 could be in trouble. Ooh, wow, okay, well, we're going to miss everything, and 2-9 going to survive, but that is going to cost him everything he has. And Karma only... it's only Flash and Barrier available for Karma and Sivir respectively here in this bot lane, but okay. Well, unfortunately, no level 6 here on Hydroxide, so couldn't really get anything done with that gank. Surprisingly down in XP. It's down 2 camps. Okay, Coagulated. Thought he was looking for Hydroxide's level 6 now here on the J4 Cataclysm. Available reminder, Talia, no Flash, no Ghost. It's hard to channel the Talia ultimate when you're inside the Cataclysm. Well, I'll be very honest. So the odds of you not getting hit are, let's say, extremely low. Oh, okay, Folktales here. Gets flipped back. And takes a decent chunk, so we'll see here what we end up getting. I think we're just getting an Eclipse, so Arrow could be... Arrow was looking for a gank, but Not gonna be able to find it here. Very, very tricky doggo to get onto. Okay, we have 3 people here in the top lane to try and get something done. Okay, nice job by Hydroxide. I'm surprised we used the Mordekaiser ult first, but I guess it's because we wanted to guarantee even maybe through the flash that we'd like kind of get the kill. And J4 didn't have to expend his flash. Seems that Ivern wasn't able to take the full buff, so it's just going to be 2. Ooh, okay. Ooh, arrow. Almost in a sketchy situation. But, ooh, that's another big one. The 2-9 has to be a little bit more careful there. Ooh, okay. Karma? Okay, I mean that is the flash for the ult at the end of the day, so it's not the worst thing ever. But 2-9, 2-9 did not have his barrier. It only just came back up now, so there was no way he could have survived that. Rylai's finish here for Mordekaiser should be able to take a little bit better trades here with Pantheon. Surprised, excited to see what other items we're going to be building here on the Mordekaiser. This is a lot you can build. Ooh, okay. Okay, flash here forced out of Epic by the Pantheon. Coagulated just showing up, being a menace. Remember, reminder, Pantheon does have a global ultimate that does about, let's say 2/3 of the map for the most of it. So he is able to just show back up if ever something is to happen. Okay, Coagulated not really enjoying that, that Rylai's, making it hard for him to use his movement speed increases. So once you are in melee range of Mordekaiser, it is hard to get out if you don't have dashes. Okay. Okay, we're going to use the Aegis Assault for directional invulnerability. Here now, Hydroxide gonna get rooted up by the Ivern Q. So the root color. Imagine not getting rooted by something called the root color. It'd be a little bit weird. Ooh, okay. We're sending him to Brazil, and Coagulated is going to enjoy his Puerto Rican vacation as he goes down once again. Now has the, ooh, okay, Hydroxide, yeah. Yeah, Jarvan now forced the flash away here, but Talia getting a little bit greedy. We're going in here with the Ivern, but we don't really have any more damage. Nefiri's here though, 2-9, that's a lot of damage, and the Unstoppable here from the Nefiri ultimate, so there was no redemption here to get, no redeeming way to get out of that flash. Ghost burned once again on Runium, and we're starting to see some sloppy play. It looks like Voltaic's Cyclosword, first item here for the Nefiri, and, oh, okay. Folktales could be in danger, and yeah, it looks like Epic is just going to go down basically for free. That's 2-9, flashing away. Hydroxide trying to get the Dragon, and he is going to be able to. Nice root color, going to interrupt Turbo Flyer. That was Turbo Flyer's teleport, so he's going to have to make his way back into the lane now. The Pantheon does maybe get at least a plate. Okay. That is the second plate taken here for LR. Yeah. This Poppy is quite tanky. I'm surprised that, you know, these engaged supports, they're picking Bloodsong instead of Celestial Opposition. You know, it would make their dives or their, like, engages a lot easier. The opposition has this lovely little thing called basically, okay, we're going to pull Coagulated back, and we are not using the Go to Brazil because it's not available. 2-9 though, is still lagging behind CS wise, about 25 CS down. But it is very easy to CS on server. Okay, no Jordans yet in the mid lane, but I believe we are about to get a Grand Skyfall here from Pantheon. No, we're just gonna run back into the lane. So that's the like skill elixir that Corki just got. So he essentially gets an extra skill point. So he'll be max levels at 17 instead of 18. And yeah, now first items completed across the board. We have the Echoes of Helia, the Eclipse, the Archangel Staff. Sorry, yeah, Archangel Staff, Essence Reaver. Oh, Poppy is still missing out. I think we're going Trailblazer on Poppy. Interesting item. Ooh, okay, Root Collar gonna get the stun here. And now we get the knockup with the Keeper's Verdict. 2-9 just gonna get sent to the Shadow Realm. And, ooh, okay. That is a lot of damage. Folktale is able to return on the Rutinium. Unfortunate here for, unfortunate for Rutinium, he does not have his transformed Archangels just yet. If not, these trades would probably be a little bit better for him. First turret going to Dilly here. Okay, and it looks like we're maybe just, yep, okay, well, we're just pressing the gas pedal and going in, securing with the flash, knowing that there was no way to get out of it. Okay, they send you to Brazil ultimate, and yeah, now Turbo Flyer now just kind of having his way once again against Coagulated Seams. Had a good Sahin laning phase, and now after a little bit of a struggle bus against the Pantheon very, very early, we're getting the Talia ult, but it isn't placed properly, so it's not going to stop the Herald charges. The Sodium Hydroxide could be in trouble, though, and that's a flash Root Color, the yeet from downtown, just supposedly picking up a kill here on Hydroxide. So, I mean, you get a kill for a Herald charge, but you also lose your top laner, so I think at the end of the day, I think Ascension are happy with this, as shoring up the gold lead, which is currently, yeah, it's just always going to be an 80 carry gold lead. If we never, ooh, okay, the Grand Skyfall here from Coagulated, forcing the Hound Pack, sorry, the call of the pack. And so many wards here, that's insane! How are there that many wards? That's a little bit crazy. We almost have, oh no, the Triforce build, come on, Corky, get with the times, it's EssenceReaver.com, baby! You gotta go to the Essence Reaver. Okay. Jordan's picked up for Nefiri and Talia's. It's going to be MR Jordans versus Spell Jordans. And yeah, we're nearing that Riftmaker for Mordekaiser. The 2-item big power spike. It's going to be pretty powerful here. Epic, not liking the AD here on the Pantheon. Has MR boots, not plated steel cap, so it still does take quite a beating from Coagulated. No Ignite invested, and no Flash available. The Fury wants to push. The Fury wants to push. It is an Infernal Soul this game. So we'll see here if Soulborn can be picked up by Hydroxide and the gang. Okay, we're going to get on to Guster Posey. Pull back double. Death Mark. And now Dilly could be in trouble. Arrow is the one who's going to go down first. We get a reset here for the Nofster. And here we go. Channeling the Hound's Pursuit. Another double kill here for Epic Folktales. We're getting good stuff done. We're just winning the team fights. We're starting to slap people with the quality of our wallets. Yes, Ivern's got money. But no, Ivern's teammates don't do damage. And honestly, without the Celestial opposition here on the Poppy, she's just like a cannon minion at this point. She's not tanky at all. And it was Dead Man's Blade. Okay, so we didn't go the Trailblazer or Trailfinder, whatever that bootleg ass Dead Man's is called. I don't know why they made the same item twice, but they gave us one version of the item that no one will ever build except like maybe 5 people on EUNE. Serpent's Fang picked up by Nefir. I really like this adaptation. You know, you got the Seraphs. You got the Ivern, you got Poppy. It doesn't work on the Silver Spell Shield. Entropy looking to get some work done. Okay, Folktales. Okay, we're getting some good damage onto Arrow, but Guster Posey now stuck between a rock and a hard place. And Epic gets taken down. Coagulated tries to get away. And there is no go Brazil here. Mordekaiser, it gets flashed away. In turret range, Rutinium. Oh, I guess Turbo had ulted Pantheon? I guess that makes sense. But the carries here for Ascension getting sent to the Shadow Realm. In exchange for, I mean, Ivern does a lot with not a lot, you know, so. Ooh, okay, we're getting some good damage down. Turbo Flyer could be in trouble. It looks like he's going to be taking down Rutinium, takes the shutdown here, and we're looking to continue the chase. Arrow gets the flash, gets the shield bash. It's not going to be enough. And Entropy gonna get to live here. Yeah, Folktales here are getting very, very greedy. Just gonna run it down at the speed of sound. And yeah, Serpent's Fang also picked up here for Pantheon. Get that stun into the wall. And with the Ignite, Coagulated picks up a double kill. So I guess it's Fro versus counter Fro. How much Froing do you want to do? Yeah, Epic, I'll be honest, my man, that was one of the worst plays I've ever seen. You know there's a Talia Pantheon just waiting there, and you go in trying to find the 200 HP Poppy. So that is just going to be a donated Baron. Call it a tax write-off. Ascension are feeling generous this year. And now the gold lead that was mounting has completely collapsed. Okay, Hydroxide is gonna find the Pantheon. Here we get the the Death Grasp here, and Coagulated is just permanently slowed by the Mordekaiser. It can't really get out of there. There's an Infernal Soul though in a minute 40, so that's gonna be the real big 5C here if we can get the Diadem of Hope of finished here for Ivern. Oh, almost. We're one spell off. And yeah, it is done because you can just shield an ally. Remember, it is the tier effects are doubled on champions. So when you land your abilities or you hit with spells or whatever, the diadem specifically is land abilities. So if you land abilities on monsters, it would give you 4, but then if you hit a champion, it gives you like 8 or something. It's a lot. Okay. Entropy and Arrow fighting once again for the 5,000th time. Dilly here could be in trouble here, and the Darkened Daggers are going to get the kill. So that means reset available for Nefiri here. Epic Folktales wants to get into this fight, and that's Rudinium getting taken to the Shadow Realm. A 2-9 picking up a kill, and that should be an uncontested Infernal Soul for our boys in blue. Hydroxide is just pushing the wave, I guess, question mark? Yeah, he really wanted that level 14. But, Mordekaiser now, looks like Epic Folktales is just gonna, it should be going to do the push, no me. But, yeah, no, it looks like there's not gonna be any contest. We have Turbo Flyer just pushing in the top lane, and with an Infernal Soul at 24 minutes, that means we will have a we will have a 30-ish minute Elder Dragon, the full-on super YOLO scaling from the side of what's it called? LR hasn't really been realized. Talia only 2.5 items. Not really there. Pantheon, 2 items. Sivir has the 3 crit items she needs, but her frontline needs to be able to do one thing, and that's called peel. Dilly was just left to the dogs last team fight as Epic Folktales just turbo yeeted himself 3 screens away from the team fight just to find Dilly. So, if LR can peel, maybe there is hopium and not copium. But if not, it probably looks like it's gonna be Jover. No real gold lead. But, okay. Entropy could be speaking. I might be speaking too soon. Okay, we've got the Death Grasp. And now Turbo Flyer gets stunned into the wall. We're trying the Poppy stun here as well. And now the Gus Raposi is the one who, Dilly is the one who was sent Brazil. But Turbo Flyer and Epic are doing a lot of damage in return. However, Epic gets stunned up against the wall. It's a 3v2. And the Malady of Metal is just kicking people down. And, yeah, good team fight here. It's a 3-for-2 at the end of the day. So just an overall win here for Ascension, and now Mordekaiser has that Hex Plate. If the Mordekaiser ult does damage, then I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be hopeful. I'd be hopeful to see something like a. You know, honestly, I think Zeke's on Mordekaiser might not be the worst thing. While it doesn't give the 30 ultimate ability haste, you know, it gives 5 seconds of a slow. But, I mean, you already have Rylai, so maybe it's, like, not needed. If the ult does damage, though, Malignance could be actually kind of nice. Because it, like, saps stats, so is that counted as damage for the sake of Malignance? I don't know, probably because Trundle can build Malignance, and his ult steals HP. So who knows? We'll have to test that out. It's just Mordekaiser's resources and building Malignance on resources champions always feels very bad. I love building it on Rumble because it really turns the equalizer into the microwave. Ooh, okay, that's 2-9 getting caught, but I mean 2-9's not weak at this point in the game. And the Karma shields are crazy. No diadem here for Karma. Very sus. Very, very suspicious. I'll be honest, that item is so broken. I even build it on champions like Lux. Okay, Gus Raposi here forced to flash away. And will we get a... okay. Ooh, we get the assassination by Epic, though. And now he's gotten all the resets. But it looks like we're not going to want to use it. We instead want to prioritize being able to get to the Baron Nashor. But yeah, no, this thing, what's it called? The Diadem of Songs. So while you are an ally, you've healed it or shielded in the last 3 seconds as a combat with champions. Each second heal the lowest health. Yeah, it's just an insane amount of healing done. While the Moonstone is great and Redemption's okay, I really feel like this item is priority numero uno on enchanters. It's just so good. Dilly here trying to survive Hydroxide, but the Baron has spoken. It's angry. It'll assassinate 2 people. Actually, it just starts murderizing people. And while it's just Guster and Dilly versus the World Sivir taking a recall, Guster gonna try and get into the pit, but he's not gonna be able to make it in to steal. We have Elder in a minute 30 here, and that Zoni is now picked up from Mordekaiser. We've got the first crit item here, and it's sad because when you go Manamune, if you don't buy your tier early, then we're at 30 minutes and you still don't have your second completed item like transformed yet, which is kind of crazy, you know, like. But this is why ER kind of just solves all these issues, because you heal like 80-ish mana every 2 seconds. And so you basically have infinite mana. Okay, Shojin picked up here for Nefiri, looking to get some more basic ability damage. And it looks like we are going, what is this? Movement speed, was this Ardent Sensor? A little bit sus, but I mean, to be fair, at this point it's too late to stack the diadem. So if you don't buy it early, I'm glad at least though that we see the Dreammaker here and not the Zagzax. Zagzax, such dog shit support item. I'm sorry, if you take Zagzax on an enchanter, bro, you are going Brazil. You are going Brazil IRL. Please no, please never. No. Alright, well, Elder has spawned. The Dawn Core is 4 items here on the Ivern. Pretty big, actually, here for a team fight. Okay, we're going to Keeper's Verdict. Get rid of the Mordekaiser for now, but we didn't really send him Brazil. Okay, Epic gonna be able to jump away. Scoreboard down as we get him, but Runium is getting assassinated. Epic Folktales failed to get the kill, though. Dilly, though, gets sent to Brazil, and it looks like he no speak no Portuguese, because he don't want no donair kebab, baby. And now Turbo Flyer is really just going to town. That's a triple kill. 2-9, looking to pick up some kills here. And that's a kill with the Frost Bomb. That's going to be Elder. That should just be the end of the game. And double kill here for 2-9 as Rudnium just greets. Rudnium had the enhanced recall and we saw it being channeled, but then he was like, maybe I can walk up. But this Elder is our... And yeah, the Mordekaiser picking up the Elder Baron Protoplasm Harness. Right? Protoplasm Harness. Here picked up for J4. Now picking up some anti-heal, i.e. in the works. Finally have a Mura Mana. And Sivir Quad crit items now probably going GA or Bloodthirster. It doesn't matter. Battle Pipes picked up here for Poppy. Ivern's basically full build. I think he might pick up... I'm surprised to see Ivern not go Moonstone. I feel like Moonstone on Ivern would be an insane... Because you get 2 shields, so just the Moonstone value is... Wow, okay. Late game Ivern, it's like 2 seconds to do a jungle camp. That's crazy. Alright. Okay, Epic could be in a little bit of trouble, but, I mean, look at the amount of little doggos, the Fidos that are being summoned. Okay. We're doing some damage. We're getting ready. We got Elder. We had Baron, but that time down. Now we have Elder. We just wait for the wave. Have Mordekaiser pushing in the side lane. Have Nefiri in between both lanes to decide who you want to do the surprise booty smacks. And, yeah, just... Now that the attention is going to be a little bit more split up because Turbo Flyer is at the inhib and Bandian doesn't really have access to much wave clear. Okay, that's gonna be the mid inhib gone. Mid inhib turret gone. And mid inhib gonna be gone too. Runium trying to survive, uses his own as Keeper's Verdict, gonna throw the Mordekaiser away. And we don't have the damage yet. Runium procs the Archangels. Okay, so okay, Entropy forced to flash away. Things are getting dicey and spicy. Okay, so it was a Shurelia's here on the Karma. Interesting. Okay, we're still getting some damage, but we're getting kind of low. We're getting kind of low. Okay, we're gonna take the bot inhib. Top inhib turret. Still gonna survive for the time being, but that is the Elder Dragon now having completely worn off. And unfortunately, a lack of the commit button. Here we go. 2-9 has to run for the hills. We're gonna flash in onto him. But Coagulated gonna use the Aegis Assault the wrong way. And now Turbo Flyer could be the one going Brazil, and he does go Brazil, but the Folktales and Hydroxide are behind him. We get the call of the pack, and it could now just be Jover. It's not the end of the game because the inhibs are down, but sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Give me some sloppy toppy. Now Baron has spawned, and after a throw at the last objective, now it's a throw by Ascension. And yeah, that's just a donated reminder. Redemption does not do monster damage. So if you think you can steal, that was like in sync as hell. That was crazy. All right, now we're looking at it. Edge of Night picked up from the Fury. Mordekaiser is at full capacity, starting to fall off because this magic damage from Talia is starting to add up. No MR here on the Mordekaiser means he's getting sent to Brazil himself when he's getting pelted with these luscious Damacian rocks. Or Shuriman rocks. And yeah, Jarvan's is working on is Sterix, and then he'll be basically done buying items. I think we're getting an RFC from Corky. No LDR, so no big boom boom bam bam damage. Ooh, okay, scoreboard down. We're getting onto Turbo Flyer. We're gonna send him to Jesus. And yeah, that's Dilly now. It's the power of the 700 item Sivir. And 2-9, unfortunately, hasn't adapted the build. So that means he is being sent to Brazil. And now Epic is trying to buy time as much as he can. And yeah, it's going to be Epic going Brazil. So what looked like a fantastic game here from Ascension turns out to be throw after throw after throw. Unfortunately, the team fights are just getting very, very sloppy. We're getting caught up. We're forgetting that Talia Pantheon is double globals. The ultimate here from Sivir is basically Ghost for everyone. And yeah, Poppy, Arrow, and Runium just finding the crowd control angles, and that's a 6-item, that's a 7-item Sivir. She has boots in her boot slot. And that Sivir, ladies and gentlemen, is level 17. Oh. Pause. We got some mid lane disconnections. A little bit unfortunato. Mid DC. Yep. Oh, well, I was just waiting for the mid to get back. But looking at the state of things, we have the Weaver's Wall, but we do not have, I believe, Pantheon. If I'm assuming he has his... I can't see if he has teleport because there's no overlay for it. So yeah, Nefiri dead for 7 seconds, will not be there for that fight if they started right away. Mordekaiser has TP, but he's right there with Entropy. And yeah, that's the Zonia's now picked up for Talia. So that Leandre's damage really starting to come in. Eventually, we'll get reconnected to the game. Inshallah, I hope, brothers. I'm starving. I'm so hungry, bro. I'm dying over here. Okay. Well, let's plug in my phone because well, it's dying. It's a very long DC. But we see here Pantheon working towards, I want to say this is Sundered Sky as his 4-5. A little weird to see Sundered Sky come in so late. Ready checks coming in here from LR. And Ivern officially at max capacity has that Moonstone now. And if we just look at the 5,000 on this, 33 here, 200 here, 7,000 here. Okay, scoreboard down. Now Theory is going to run at the speed of sound. Keeper's Verdict is going to throw Jarvan and Turbo Flyer away. So this could just be... okay. Entropy caught with his pants down 294s to get over that wall. And a beautiful Keeper's Verdict from Arrow. You know, when it's been a while that you haven't played against the Poppy, you know, sometimes your mindset's not in the anti-Poppy behaviors. You know, we've seen a lot of wall hugging this game. You know, it's not a never pick champion. You should know this, but hey, we've got an Eldered up team with a Sivers, so we've got the super wave clear. And remember, the Pantheon can join with either his TP or the Grand Skyfall. So this turret is not going to be long for this world. Okay, so that is multiple turrets taken. Oh, okay. Force the Valkyrie away here. Okay, the Edge of Night it has been popped. That is going to be Daisy going bye-bye. Now the inhibs have respawn here for the red side, so no longer have to fear the X-Peke Turbo. Okay, that is an inhibitor down. And now using the Weaver's Wall to cut people off. Ooh, that's an Elder Executor. So Coagulated Seams finding Epic Folktale, 60-second death timers. And now this turret is going to go Brazil as we get ready. Sodium Hydroxide wanted to find a fight. Wanting to find something, but with the Elder. And now waves coming in. How long do we have Elder for? We still have a little bit of Elder, at least like 20 seconds. So Runium gets sent Brazil. Gonna be able to survive with the... and that's Turbo Flyer. The big man is down. The DPS is gone. And that's a Keeper's Verdict. Ooh, wow, okay. And yeah, nope. And yeah, that's ladies and gentlemen, that's just gonna be the end of the game. We're going to that all important game number 3. LR bring it back thanks to the countless unfortunate throws by Ascension. So maybe game 3 is gonna be a little bit more serious. Game 1, it was a lot of throwing. Game 2, it was even more throwing around objectives. Now game 3. Come on, there's no Bobby, no Talia wall. Please, no wall hugging against people that have Doken stuns, you know. But hey, is what is as we get ready for the all important game number 3. Hello, why league music no play? Play, play, play. Stop be stupid. Be smart. Okay. What do you mean it's being used on another account? Give me a second, guys. What the for dizzies? No, it's not. Yes. YouTube telling me that someone's listening to my like I checked my phone and the side selection is still ongoing right now. It won't be too long, guys. As we get ready for the all important game number 3. You'd think this was a Toys R Us, as we are just throwing discounts left, right, front, center, but instead of discounts, they're team fights. I'm so excited to see who chooses what side. What side? Okay, so we have opted to go red side here for Ascension in game number 3. Let me in. Let me in. Come on, guys. Let me in. Let me Can I be let in, please? Let me in. Let me in. Please let me in. So, funnily enough, we have not seen any Oriana or Azir. Not that I miss seeing Oriana Azir. I'll be 100% honest. I see it 100% of the time in pro play. But it's just surprising, you know. Oriana feels like kind of like an easy mid laner to pick up and play. And I'm down. Can I please get in? I'll be let in already. I want to be let in. And let's see, we have the ready check from Posey. So LR are ready here for the all-important game number 3. I'm tired. Sorry. Me sleepy. Alright, there we go. We're starting the draft. Are we going to see any interesting bands, or is it going to be same old, same old? So far we've seen Jin plus Diana plus Jana. And yeah, we've seen the regular bands between these two teams. The 2-9 once again going to be kept away from the Jinny Jin Jins. Jace continuing to get banned here. Entropy still no access to the Jana. Yeah, when you're a one trick, you don't get your one trick. That's the rule of thumb. Glenn gonna be banned away from Guster Posey, I believe, and this time we're banning Wukong. Okay. I already used Vise. I mean, we want to play Zhao jungle? No. I'm not too sure. And the Jinx are going to be taken away. So the Diana is left up and open. And yeah, LR just going to take the Diana pick away here from Hydroxide. Okay, let's see if they've got a good answer to it. Woohoo! Alistair Kaisa here. Okay. So setting up that dive opportunity for the side of Ascensions. We're looking to get bloody. Nice. I like. I hope we're gonna see the what's it called? The Dusk and Dawn build here on Kaisa. With her passive stacks, it is pretty OP. Jesus. Why are people clicking none? Alright, so it's Zaya. I'm guessing we're getting Zaya Rakan. When playing against Dive, Zaya Rakan, pretty damn powerful. So we'll see here if that is the case here for what? Ash, Zaya? What? Huh? I'm confused. Support Ash? Are we just selling? Are we selling the match? I haven't seen Ash support like work in what felt like eons. I mean, it can work, of course. But yeah, there's an Alistair and a Xin Zhao, and there's 280 carries, so there's no front line here for LR. So that means the top lane has to be an Omega pure tank, and if you're realizing that, probably just ban Sion away. Because Cassante has been, so yeah, ban Sion or okay, no, we're gonna just leave the tanks open. Okay, that feels kind of illegal, but yeah, banning the Fiora, that means we want to play a tank here. Let's see if Ascension do end up reading up on it. And so far, it seems like they are hashtag clueless. if we see like another anti-tech. Okay. So the Malphite has just been 100% banned against the teams. Let's see what Ascension want here for Turbo Flyer. Because Turbo Flyer isn't the kind of guy to play the Scion himself. They already have a good front line here on Ascension, so we kind of need some damage. The Gwen's also banned, so the AP options in top lane are kind of gone. Unless Turbo Flyer is going to pull out a Rumble, but no, it's going to be the Orianna here for Epic Folktales. And so the bot lane is Xayah Ashe. At least I think so. Okay, this team comp. This team comp is not called Ninjas in Pajamas. Actually, we do not have enough ninjas to call it Ninjas in Pajamas. Okay. So we're taking the dive, and we're bringing some dive with a bit of, with some 80 carries, I guess. I don't know. Xayah and Ashe are very, very immobile, and this Akali, Renekton, and Diana core kind of want to go in, but this Ashe Xayah kind of want to front the back. So I guess we'll see here who gets the better dive. And yeah, we just put an Ambessa on top of it. So you got Zinzal that can dive, Alistair that can dive, Kaisa that can dive, Ambessa, Kaisa, Ali, Zinzal, Ambessa that can dive, and then Orianna just to set up the shockwave for whoever gets picked on. The Ascension team squad looks fantastic. Let's see if they can recover from their Giga Froze last game. Modernized builds. It's 2026. It's time to wake up, smell the roses, play what is OP on your specified champion. Please, Ascension. Let us wake up, smell the roses, and win this game. Because there's no tanks at all on the side of LR, so that means when it comes to finding a pick, no one wants to eat the Ambessa Orianna combo or the Zinzao Orianna. Like, no one wants to eat any combination of ults from the Ascension squad. So if Ascension play their cards right, it should be Jover. It should just be Jover. Like, just be Jover. Bots, 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 bots. Sorry, I made a makeshift drum set. Da-da-da. 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 Man, this is taking so long. Holy. Oh my god. I am fighting off sleep deprivation, guys. If I die during the cast, well, I won't be dead. I'll just be asleep. Alright, can we move into position, please? Can we move into position, please? I wanna go eat. I'm dying. I'm starving, bro. I'm starving. The chicken is calling me, brother. And I said my name 1,000 times already. I need my chicken. I need my nighttime chicken. Alright, hold on, let's go, guys. Hut 2, 3, 4. Hut 2, 3, 4. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Game 2 started so fast. Game 2 started so fast. Come on, 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 come on. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. A little bit. Yeah, we're finally getting at the champ select. Let's go. Holy. Taj Majoli. Alright, just gonna pivot real quick. Ham bam, sham bam booey, bam 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 shooey, bam 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 booey, bam 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 shooey. It took so long that I gotta go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. Bam boom, beep a dam, boom, bam beam. Beep a dam, boop a dam, bam, bam, boom. Alright, IG Kaisa, we can respect it. It's not the $500 Kaisa skin, and that's fine. To be fair, not many people have the $500 Kaisa skin. I have the $50 Kaisa skin or whatever. But I couldn't justify spending $500 on a League of Legends skin. No. I stopped myself at 300 when I got the Prestige headliner, Chibi headliner, Kitty Kaisa. Alright.
Minions have spawned.
Barrier mid lane for epic folk tales. I mean, it didn't do the Akali matchup. Okay, I can kind of see it. You'd almost think exhaust would be smarter, but I guess the barrier is just to try and prevent the execute. And now, okay, look, Ashe is someone I'd probably want to see the Zax on as the support item of choice, either that or Bloodsong, but you can't really build anything else. I'm excited to see if we get some kind of like kooky Umbral Glaive, and then just ultimate ability haste build here from the Ashe. So, Turboflyer going to be in his first hard matchup, but seems not taking the Ignite, you know? So, if Amessa makes a bit of a mistake pre-quest completion, it's going to be some awkward recalls back to the base. I hope Arrow at least has Ultimate Hunter. Guys, if you're going to play the support Ashe, you're playing it basically for that Arrow. Because Ashe is a utility AD carry at the end of the day. And she gets the most amount of value when, like, the greatest Ashe players of all time, like Prey and stuff, you know, they land their arrows. It's like a 90+% arrow land rate in competitive play for like the really good Ashe plays. Solo queue, I don't watch streamers, so I don't have a point of notice. Okay, circle backflip here onto Epic Folktales. Command Protect. By the way, when you have the ball on you, Command Protect has a passive that increases your armor and magic resist. So in some of these harder matchups, you can consider maxing it. It is very good in hard matchups to have the. It's a very low cooldown shield. And while it does damage, if it brings the ball back to you and it passes through someone, you know, sometimes it's... Ooh, Turbofly taking a really good trade here. Coagulated in a little bit of trouble. If he takes another bad trade like that, he's just going to get Ignite Boom Boomed. Okay. That's a good trade here by Rutinium onto Epic Folktales. Epic has no mana, so he can't really defend himself. That's going to be the first recall here in the mid lane, 600 gold, so we're probably expecting tier pot control. So no... that's a little bit sus. I would have bought a refillable, I'll be honest. But I guess I'm too used to watching pro mid laners just always buy that refillable. Guys, it's so much value. But, ooh, okay, Turbo Flyer could be in trouble. It's first blood going over to Ambessa, and now Guster Posey is in trouble. Doesn't have the flash access. And, yeah, that Sodium Hydroxide and Turbo Flyer just playing that really, really well. On the edge of glory. Teleport coming in for reenactments. Turbo Flyer isn't going to be able to greed for the wave. And now Arrow could be in trouble. Ooh, wow. Gets chunked out. And, ooh, okay, the Ignite comes out. We're going to get the, ooh, okay. We're going to barely survive. But if that level 6 comes through, I think it's just over at this moment. But it's a good job by Epic to have that CS league. Because normally the Akali lanes in bad matchups will have extra CS. Oh, that is the flash for Flash. Rhodium can't risk it now. Ooh, okay, no, I guess it's Epic Folktales that can't risk it, because the second that Akali hits 6, okay, that's the flash away here from Arrow. Yeah, and now 2-9 has to be very careful. He's also flashless. Posey, though, a little bit down on XP. So should be able to hit that level 5. That means Zinzao will have the Crescent Guard before the Moonfall is available here for Diana. And it seems that it's just a standard Eclipse. Okay, you gotta be careful about that Dominus turn back. Okay, the Ruthless Predator damage breaks the shield first before applying the damage. Now Ambessa, you gotta be careful. If there's a slice, you just... No? Okay. Coagulated, gonna play it very, very safe. And that's just gonna be... ooh, Sodium Hydroxide is here, though. Okay. Yeah, that should be a kill for Sodium. Yeah. No, when you commit the flash to do the... like the point blank range W, like the you can't react to this W. Kindle Gem? Are we going Bando Pipes on Ash? Okay, nah. I think this is troll, and I'll be honest. I don't think that's good. I feel like if you play a champion that has access to the Umbral Glaive, you should definitely be building Umbral Glaive, because Vision Denial is worth so much money. Making the support recall constantly to get new wards as you're just one-shotting wards. Dilly has paused Discord issues. Okay. Well, it looks like Discord is not a fan of our scrim tonight, because this is the second pause for it. So hopefully it'll be resolved soon. A plate is almost down here for Rutinium. Yeah, those items don't inspire much confidence here from Epic Folktales. It seems that we are going the Rod of Ages build on Oriana in a team comp where we kind of need magic damage. So it's a little bit interesting here. Runium trying to get as much damage. Gonna have already used the perfect execution to get stuff done. But I mean, to be fair, I can kind of see, you've got an insane amount of assassination potential from LR. And, oh, okay. Unfortunate fumble by Entropy there. Not landing the one of the only two things Alistair needs to do. Arrow, who was flashless, gets to live. Very, very sad. We see Dusk and Dawn versus Thunder Sky. Eclipse mirrored in the top lane. And I don't really know what Kaiser's building. There's a lot of things that can build out of 3 longswords. Ooh, here comes the arrow from downtown, and it's gonna hit Oriana. And yeah, Epic Folktales just gets sent to Dubai. Oh. Oh. Oh, 2-9 is not level 6! He couldn't go in! He's not level 6! He couldn't assassinate Dilly! Unfortunate. Yeah, this 1v1 specifically for Ambessa doesn't get any easier because normally Ambessa likes to clutch using her shield to get like value when harassing. Oh, there, the wind becomes lightning mist. So Sodium had to flash. That means grub access. And the ultimates were used by the junglers. Perfect execution about to come off cooldown here. So maybe we're going to try a play. Yeah, Turbo Flash just constantly getting chunked here. Okay, that's pose. Okay, so Hydroxide is going to... Oh, okay, well, we're just going to miss... Okay, the shockwave from down, the shockwave gonna hit Guster Posey, and the Ash Arrow gonna find its way onto Entropy, who was in the Unstoppable Will, but Turbo Flyer with a nice public execution here. Okay, and now Runium picking up a kill on Hydroxide. The team fight a little bit sloppy here for both sides. And we've got Zaya versus Ash, but 2-9, once again, down about almost 30 CS. In this matchup, it's supposed, like, outside of the ult for ult advantage, it's supposed to kind of be Kaisa favored because, she can speed herself up to walk away from the feathers. But it seems like Dilly has just had 2-9's number this entire series. And yeah, the Essence River almost finished. Oh, okay, so it was just the Kraken Slayer. Okay. Okay, Coagulated has no ult, and Ambessa has a red buff because she, Oh! Oh, no! No! The Ash Arrow from downtown! Arrow! Really being a pain in the ass. You're like, holy, bro, the amount of times Arrow has just done the Superman. Oh, okay, here comes the true test of will. And Dilly learned to dodge skill shots. It looks like Arrow will just be gulagged himself as they give 2-9 a little bit of fun and money. Okay, got the Catalyst here for Hextech Gunblade versus just a Catalyst and a Tier. That is a feels bad man situation. And... it's not like we're close to finishing the rod. We're still like a couple of waves off. Okay, Runium here. Okay, that's the Electrocute. That's going to find Oh, Runium gets tagged by the turret. Really good Crescent Guard there to keep Sodium alive during these fights. So the top side here for Ascension is going really well, but the bot side, well, it's a... Jesus. It's a 400 gold deficit, even through a kill, because of how much CS is missing. That's 35 CS difference. That is a little bit crazy. I cannot lie. Oh, okay. Okay, quest complete here. First, I think... I'm not sure. Does Ambessa have the lightning bolt? No, Ambessa's about to get the lightning bolt. It's not the lightning bolt yet. Okay. So it's what? The build is Kraken, Ginsu's, Dust On. So it's just a standard Kai'Sa build. It's just you deviate on third item instead of going Ashes, you go Dust On. An arrow from downtown! Ain't no way! Ain't no way! Oh, okay. So, oh, okay. Sundered 2 OP. See, if that was, if Renekton had a Sundered instead of an Eclipse, well, I think it would have been a little bit harder to kill the Ambessa, but he wouldn't have died to this Inzal right there. So that's Diana picking up the Cloud Dragon. We've got ourselves a Chemtech Soul this game, so actually pretty good here for the side of Ascension. Not that great from the side of... okay, we're going in, diving in with the Killer Instinct, and now Dilly is in a little bit of trouble, but we're getting the teleport. Unfortunately, Turbo Flyer investing his 8-minute teleport into just getting an assist. So, yeah, Renekton's gonna continue pushing his lead. Ooh, okay. Hydroxide forced to use the Crescent Guard here to get away. Rod of Ages now finished. I really want to see the Celestial Opposition here for Entropy. The Solstice Slay wouldn't be that bad, but I feel like Celestial Opposition went. Oh my God! Ain't no way. Okay, but it's just a Dusk and Dawn. It's like, there's not that much damage on the Diana just yet, because she's 0-2. So, okay. And now, Coagulated is getting, oh, okay. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 at the end of the day. But no Diana ult here. That was the Dominus used. So, no public execution available for at least another like 15 seconds. However, Arrow is just going melee distance of as Xin Zhao, and he walks away without burning anything. Okay, still no boots on Ashe, which is interesting. Ah, okay. It's the first arrow that Arrow's gonna miss, but I guess it was shot on vision, so a little bit easier to dodge that time. The Jordan's picked up here for Akali, and now I think we're going the Storm Surge. Okay, Herald here. I don't think it should be contested, because we don't have a lot of our key ultimates over here on the side of LR, and I mean, we have Shockwave plus 5 people top lane. Oh, Entropy going in alone. Could be a decision he regrets. Forced to use the Unbreakable Will, a little bit sketchy. But Akali picks up first turret, and this Herald keeps resetting, so we're just losing an insane amount of time here on Ascension, and we're getting the teleport from Renekton, who now has his second item, and that means that you gotta stop doing the Heraldini Crocodini. Okay. Femtech soul point here in 1:30 and we're gonna interrupt the okay, well, I mean, Rudnium, that's a clean kill. Arrow once again, you know, landing the arrow. There's no cleanse on 2-9. And I mean, look, you got the stun from Renekton, the stun from Ashe, the root from Dilly. Sure, you can't interact with the Moonfall, but no cleanse, no Mikhails. It does make things a lot harder for 2-9, as it's the burden of execution. Okay, that's Epic Folktales forced to flash away here. Oh, okay, Dilly might get caught out. A Shockwave could be coming in, but it's not going to be in range here. And now Guster is the one who's going to get a run and gun and run down. Oh, entropy very, very low. Okay, okay. Now, but the Battle Pipe, I mean, I could see Battle Pipe on Ashe, like maybe second or third item, but first item, it feels a little bit suspicious. I mean, I just feel like being able to play with the vision denial information game that, like, Pike can do so well. You know, sometimes, oh, Entropy, what are you doing? Looking for a flank angle, but we end up trading support for mid laner as Runium oof. Give me some sloppy toppy, because I ordered some sloppy jambalaya here in this team fight. Runium got a little bit too greedy. No Zonia's play, really trying to go, he's going Shadow Flame. Makes sense, you know, assassination potential. What are we building here on Ashe? Is it just Imperial Mandate? I mean, we had the cooldown boots. I don't know, I really would have liked to see, like, especially because you have a Diana and you have an Akali, so a Malignance would actually be not that bad. Plus, you can stack Malignance, Fiend Hunter Bolts, Hexblade. You can have your ultimate on, like, a 25-second cooldown, and that means that you can technically use it twice per team fight. 2-9 does have the Killer Instinct is about to come off cooldown here, but now, yeah, there's no cleanse available for Kaisa, and yeah, Hydroxide now trying to survive. Has the Crescent Guard, but Entropy is the one who's going to be getting gunned down. It's going to be Arrow who gets found by the Shockwave, but the Feather Storm. Runium also just finding Epic Folktales, and we're really trying to get stuff done. But unfortunately, the shoddy, the sloppy, the gimme mofapi. Okay, can Turbo Flyer come in with the Hamdulillah play? No, okay. Has not committed it yet. Maybe we're thinking, you know, we're debating. Is it time to go in? As we have the public execution, and Ambessa is that, like, Reddit 1v9 all-star. It's gonna find Gutsy Posey. We're going in with the Killer Instinct. We're trying to find, and now it's Runium in danger. Ooh, okay. And, ooh, okay, Turbo Flyer almost was taken down. If there was a little bit more crit chance here on this Xayah, it could have been Jover. Okay. Okay, we are landing the winds become lightning, so... Okay. So at the end of the day, we end up finding some kills. It ends up being a 2 for... I forgot how much. But gold lead still 6k in favor here for LR. So we gotta shape up if we're gonna get a W from the side of Ascension, you know. Diana is 1 and 4, so she's kind of useless, but you can't ignore the Diana because, you know, the scaling goes kind of fast. You know, if you give her a few kills and she's completely back in the game, and you don't want that. So it's going to be Nashor's here for us, so we're not going DD. We're not going that. We're not building our father. I guess he's still at the grocery store. All right. I think if we're gonna see Zonia's here from Akali next, we need a bit of protection. Ooh, ooh, Epic Folktales is oh, could be in danger. Okay, no, it is Renekton taking all that money, but now with the Spear of Shojin, he looks very comfortable. Chemtech Soul here in 90 seconds. Baron is up, but neither team really has... I mean, Kai'Sa and Zhao can do Baron quite easily with this like mixed Kai'Sa build because the Plasma Strikes do a lot. But that should be... Yeah, that's Imperial Mandate, i.e. Yeah, Coagulated, kind of just shitting money out of this game. Level 16 as well. The rank 3 dominance has 4,000 base damage. So you gotta be very, very careful. This Renekton, and not that there's no tank here, but it doesn't matter. The amount of damage Renekton's able to spit out outside of Entropy in his ult with the opposition up. No one wants to sit there eating a Renekton combo, especially not if it's an enraged Renekton combo. Okay, Rudney, I'm kind of poking around. Has the Seeker's Arm Guard. Doesn't want to have to waste a Riftmaker finish for Diana. It's really, really big item pickups here for the side of... LR. We're going to scoreboard down as we get ready. There's no real actual information left to pick up unless I'm wrong. Nope. Everything's been talked about. Okay. Turbo Flyer needs a flank. Needs a good flank. Okay. Okay, it is soul claimed. Now Runium going in. Epic Folktales just gets sent to the Gulag. 2-9. Here almost dead already. And that's Entropy. Gonna be singing with the... swimming with the fishies. Ooh, okay. Ambessa able to do Ambessa things and walk away. So it ends up being a 3v5 right now. But that should be the... okay. Okay. Turbo Flyer doesn't have his ult. Had to expend his flash to get away. Arrow is biting the hand that feeds him. And, okay. Okay, Entropy's going in. There's no Alistair ult. Yeah, that's a lot of sums burn. Good Orianna ult to try and find some chunks, but unfortunately we just don't have the damage. You know, we're getting slapped with an 11,000 gold deficit, and yeah, it is what it is. And now it's about to be like a 13,000 gold deficit after this Baron. Yep. Looking at the money no me. Yeah, Xayah picks up another almost full item here, and ooh, actually, No LDR just yet here for Zaya. Runium not level 16 yet, but okay. We're trying to go in on this Akali to find him, but we have the Zonias active. And now we're just at this point. It is the Desperado calling the food stamps be a printing scoreboard down. We're gonna try and get onto this juicy Crocodilo, Bombardino, Rampardo. Wow, the Flash W, that's disgusting. But yeah, no, unfortunately, there's no coming back from that. Ascension gonna lose their scrim here against LR. And yeah, this game 3, it was a spiral. It was rough to watch, but hey, GG's to Ely LR, and Andromeda Ascension. Thank you for the scrim once again. A little bit faster next time to joining the lobby, the placing the positions, inviting me to the lobby. But other than that, the drafts went pretty well. There wasn't too many pauses. The pauses weren't too outrageous as well. So really happy to have me on the casting desk for that. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And have a great night.